How's it? Welcome back to the channel. So as I've been posting more about Hypnagogia here lately, and specifically like the Dreamlet side of it, which is like the very beginning stages of these hypnagogic images starting to come on as we sink down into stage one of sleep. I've been getting multiple messages from people. Oh, hi, Mr. Catman. Ugh. How are you, buddy? Do you want to eat? All right, when I'm done. But I've been getting multiple messages from people who are saying they can't even get to this dreamlet stage of hypnagogia before they lose all conscious awareness and fall asleep as they typically do. So here's a super simple technique you can use to make getting to stage one a lot quicker and potentially easier. But before going into that, if you're seeing this, feel free to like, subscribe, and share my work. Drop a comment. You know, it's a small enough thing we got going on here where I can basically always get back to anyone who, shoots me a message or leaves me a comment. It might take me a few days, but I pretty much always do it. So the simple technique is really just to exhaust yourself, right? Like if you're really tired, it makes, you fall asleep quicker, you get to stage one quicker, it makes these hypnagogic images of these dreamlets come on a lot quicker as well. So you can do this, however you want. Stay up super late, sleep deprive yourself for a day or two, have a super hard workout. You got some really like busy day at work and you're just super drained. Or like, even one of the mostly a curse, but also kind of a blessing in this sense is as you get older, you go out, you party, you hang way harder, right? It just makes hangovers way worse. But it also makes you a lot more sleepy the next day. It makes falling asleep, quicker and easier. So those are some things that can help, just really bring on these hypnagogic images and dreamlets a lot sooner. Something you can do too, and this is a little bit dangerous, but if you want to be crazy with it, is you can drink some caffeine before going ahead and I'm going to sleep. So not a lot, it'd be like a Coke or something, or some kind of tea. I wouldn't really ideally want to do it with something like an energy drink, although I've done that in the past, although not on purpose. I'm just trying to stay awake, drink an energy drink. I'm still too damn tired, lie down in bed to go to sleep, but then I'm having a hard time falling asleep. But also in that process, because my body's really tired, just my mind is wired awake. These hypnagogic images can come on a lot stronger than because you have that caffeine kicking in you. Can make it a bit easier for you to stay cognitively aware while you're in it. Something else you can do on the supplement front is you can also try taking galantamine directly before going to sleep. Now, one of the problems with galantamine, although it's a very powerful lucid dreaming supplement, right, is that the half-life on it just doesn't work that long. So if you're trying to take galantamine for a regular style lucid dream, you have to take it. Galantamine works for about an hour and a half, as I understand it. You have to take the galantamine, you got to fall asleep, you got to go through the stages of sleep, and then you have to hit REM to have that galantamine really kick in and work where you want it to do, which is also why it's best to take galantamine like with the wake back to bed later in the night, because, we hit REM a lot quicker. But if you're just trying to get to stage one of sleep, an hour and a half is plenty time, right? Take the galantamine directly before going off to bed, maybe drink a little bit of caffeine if you're crazy, and then that can also help, keep your mind a bit more cognitively and aware and sharp with the nootropic effects that the galantamine brings. Something else you can try, and this is kind of off topic, but one way you can kind of really get these hypnagogic images going pretty strong, and typically you'd want to be a little bit past just the really short dreamlet stage, although I've had times where this still can actually help that as well, is if you have like a song or some kind of thing going on in your head, like not a direct thought to something you're trying to think about, like something happened in the day, but you got some kind of song going in your head. A lot of times I've had it where like that song going in my head will start coming with like pictures and things packed in with it. So, hypnagogic imagery and stuff coming on. So that can kind of help. Also can kind of mess you up sometimes singing that song in your head, especially if you're doing it like kind of on purpose. Like it's not a song that's just like stuck in your head. That can keep you too awake and make it harder for these hypnagogic images to come up. But something fun you can kind of play around and experiment with. So that wraps it up. Until the next video, keep the lucid dreaming practice legit.